What is up? What is up? What is up? It's your boy Sledge from the SledgeIncTeam back in the building. Okay. I see we got Joe Barretto in the building. Joe saying what's up to Juan, Lisa, and Vincent. And I don't even see them in the chat. I only see Joe in the chat. But what is up, everybody? What is up? I got a couple special guests in here tonight. We doing what we call Sledge and Friends tonight. The main topic is going to be, when is it appropriate to cash out points? When is it appropriate to cash out points? Yeah, we go get into that in a little bit. You know how we do. Let some people wander in. And yeah, we go get to it. We go get to it shortly. Cesar Joel is in the building. My brother from another mother. Juan Garcia is in the building with the big wepa. Juan meow mix right after him. Israel was in the building. One of my favorite new subscribers. Israel's in the building. JP Buff is in here. Had to get my mouse and all of that. Y'all can see, y'all already know I'm last minute, man. So I'm always sitting up at the last minute. Xavier is in the building. My dog, X-Man, what is going on? Have to send out a little reminder. Like I said, I got a couple of special guests in the building today. They'll probably be in around 7:15, maybe later. But the main topic today is going to be about, when is it appropriate to cash out credit card points? When is it appropriate? Like, when is it appropriate to cash out credit card points? We build up all these points, so we can have these exotic vacations and all of that. When is it appropriate to cash them out for cash back? We have cashback cards and all of that, but when is it appropriate to cash out points for cash? I'm gonna let y'all sit on that for a minute. I get this situated. Caesar say, when you need cash. When you need cash. Bourbon Bubblegum is in the building. JP Buffett say, whenever he like it. I got a list. I got a list, and we're gonna see what everybody think. I got a small list. We're gonna see what everybody think. You never know. It's probably gonna be close to what you guys thinking. Yeah, it's probably gonna be close to some of the things y'all thinking. I got my list got quite a few things on it, so trying to go over some of it right now. Like I said, we got a couple guests in here tonight. We got a couple guests coming in tonight. This is gonna be the very first episode of, I guess we're gonna call it Sledge and Friends. Sledge and Friends. I got a couple friends coming in tonight. Salute, Chris V. Do your research. Got on the Do Your Research hoodie today, the Do Your Research hat. Appreciate you coming in. Yeah, we've been here for a little bit. I'm gonna start running down. I'm gonna start running down my list. Y'all tell me what y'all think. The very first thing is exactly what Caesar said. If you need the cash, I think it's an appropriate time to cash out points. We hold on to our points for aspirational trips, any type of exotic trip that we want to take. But if you need the cash and you have the points to cover an expense, that you desperately need to pay for, or, you would rather use your points to pay for than to go into your bank account, because if you dip it into your savings, not like money that you got to spend, but dip it into your savings, sometimes it might be better to, cash out your points. Sometimes it might be better to cash out your points. I know we heavily speak against, I won't say we speak against it, but what we talk about is, using our points for trips here and there and different flights and business class flights and going to hotels and getting room upgrades. But if you need the cash, like if you need the cash, the reality of is, like this channel over here, we don't act like life ain't life. You know what I mean? Life is life. And sometimes, you might run into an expense that you weren't expecting to have. And if you had 300,000 UR points or 300,000 MR points, and you can cash them suckers out in order to keep from going into your bank account, I highly suggest that happen. Let's see what Israel say. Israel say that he just cashed out several bonuses from different card, what's that? CDR card banks within the last 2 weeks. Have enough to get 1 week hotel vacation paid for a week in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. JP Buffett says, it's crazy how it took points for me to learn how to take care of my finances. Hey, man, what we do, we learn every day. Like what we do, we learn every day. Juan Garcia say, if you got the points to cash out for a Tesla down payment, go for it, Joe Barreto. Go for it. Okay, let's see. See, it wouldn't be Caesar if he didn't remix this one. Caesar say, if you have a credit card debt, not 0%, cash all those points and pay the debt, for sure. For sure. If you have credit card debt, but you have points, because those points mean essentially nothing if you're paying interest on credit cards. Like those points mean essentially nothing. Pay off the debt, because the compound debt is going to be more than those points are worth. You know what I mean? The compound debt, if it isn't already more, it's going to end up being more than what that debt is worth. That is a great answer, Caesar. There you go. Don't let points or cash back devalue ever. Ever, man. We heard of this thing called inflation. Man, we hear about it all the time now. We hear about inflation all the time. Inflation been going on since eternity, but we hear about it all the time. But the thing about it is, our money's devalued all the time. If your money's sitting in a savings account or a checking account that isn't making you any money, inflation is always rising. Like it's always rising. Whether the news or the internet is talking about it, inflation is always rising. So if your money is just sitting there and not making any money at all, yeah, it's devalued. And the same thing with your cash back and your points, because at the end of the day, those are just another currency. See, Green Knife Travel says, I cash out when my Chase Amazon Prime account reaches $100. I ain't mad at that. Like, I'm not mad at that, especially those cashback cards like that. Why not? Like, what is the $100 doing just sitting there? Like, what is the $100 doing just sitting there? Unless you just an avid Amazon shopper and you go spend it anyway on Amazon, you can be taking that money out and invest it. All right. What about, okay, this is a question for y'all. What if you want to make a redemption? But the redemption, if you made the redemption, it would be so low value that you're better off just paying cash. Right? You're better off just paying cash. So you have, you can cash out the Chase points. and if you have the Amex Business Platinum and the Business Checking Account, or got a Charles Schwab Platinum, you're getting more than 1 cent per point. Would it be smarter to just cash those points out and pay for your travel, or to take a low redemption? You know what I mean? Like, I think sometimes, because everybody's not clever with redeeming points. Like, everybody's not clever with redeeming points. We can sit up here and talk about the 45 cent per point that we get when we fly here, and 14 cent per point when we fly there, and the hotels we stay in. But the reality of it is, most people aren't getting more than 1%, 1 cent per point. Like, most people are not getting more than 1 cent per point when they redeem their points. A lot of people in this space, maybe. Out in the regular world, no. Like, it's just not happening. They going in the travel portal, and whatever it is, whatever the value is, that's what they getting. Oh, my boy Bobby is in the building. We got to do something special for Bobby. It's MR points with Charles Schwab and bought some Amazon stock. Really good return so far. Cashed out MR points with Charles Schwab and bought some Amazon stock. That's a good reason to cash out points. Man, we talking about long-term investing. You buying Amazon, you know, that's a Fortune 500 company. You know, that's S&P 500. So yeah, I mean, I think that's a good investment. You know, you planning for your future right there. 7:15. I think I got my first guest in the building. Yo.
Hey, Sledge, what's up, man?
Oh, I got my sound down. I didn't know how to sound down because I didn't have to hear nobody.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I hear you good.
All right, man. How you doing, sir?
Good. For everybody that don't know who's in the building, who we got in the building? Go ahead and introduce yourself, my brother.
Yeah, everybody, if you don't know who I am yet, what's wrong with you? No, I'm just kidding. My name is John R. I'm John's Credit and Travel. Started doing credit card and points and travel YouTube about 13 months ago now. And yeah, that's who I am.
So, all right, John, I don't know if you was listening in, but
Yep,
we talking about when is the appropriate time to cash out your points. Now, I'm gonna throw one more before I get you involved in the conversation.
Okay. Yep.
What if you don't have any travel plans at all? Like, you feel like for years to come, you know, you have a little baby or whatever reason it is. Do you just let your points sit there? And we were just talking about inflation and everything, right? Do we let the points sit there and get devalued, or do you use those points for something? I don't know if I can answer that question because I've never been in that situation, but that's definitely something to think about for the people that, you know, you may have travel cards and you were traveling or you expected to travel and then something happened to where, I don't know, you might have had a health issue. Anything could happen to where you can't travel now, you know, for, I won't say long term, but long enough term. So do you just keep collecting points, you know, for years on years? Or do you cash those points out and use them for something that you can use them for? Like, I don't know. I guess I would have to be in that situation. What do you think, John?
Yeah, I was listening. Hang on, there we go. Sorry about that. Yeah, I think if you're not traveling at all, if you have no plans, like you said, for whatever reason, whether it's a baby or it's health, or maybe you have traveled and you're done, or you have no desire to travel at all. I mean, I know people in my life that have never left they've never been out 10. They've never been 10 miles away from their house. Like I know people like that, and
me too.
If you're not traveling, then none of those points or cash back are going to do you any good whatsoever. Until you should be cashing them out and using them, especially if you have a new baby on the way. If that's your reason, man, I don't have kids, but I know kids are expensive. And so use that cash toward that, or invest it, put that money into a, 529 for your baby or something, or if you do have debt, going back to your previous question, like if you have debt, if you're paying interest on credit card debt, pay it off. Like Caesar said, get rid of it. Use that cash back, because that's going to be the value that you get from the cash back or points, is either paying off debt, or if it's helping you, with a life situation, or it's helping you with, you got a new baby on the way or whatever it is. Like if they're just sitting there, their value is nothing.
You're right. Wow.
So
I definitely
100% agree.
We have another guest in the building. Who is it?
Hey, what's going on?
We got Key from Kiki's Adventures in the building, y'all. Long time, man. We didn't get a video together in about 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's way too long.
That's crazy, right?
Way too long.
How you doing, Key? Go ahead and introduce yourself to everybody.
Yeah. Thank you. My name's Key. I run the YouTube channel called Kiki Adventures. I talk about all things travel, how to optimize your points. I've spent close to 7 million points at this point, and I'm just out here doing my thing. I was down in Sledge's neighborhood this morning in Florida, so glad to be back home though.
What? I know it's 75 degrees out there. You can't be glad to be home.
I'm glad to be home. I'm going to Arizona tomorrow, so
okay. Hey, before we go on with that one, I just want to give a shout out to Big Ian, who just came home from Japan today.
Love
with
it.
a new goal and a business goal in the mail. Shout out to Ian.
Love it.
All right, I want to get your input on that, Key, about when it's appropriate to cash out your points. I'm gonna put you over on the big screen.
I love it. Easy. When you need them, they're your points. There is no sense in stacking up points if you don't have anything in mind soon. When I say soon, I'm talking 18 to 24 months. If you're outside of that window, it's time to start cashing them bad boys out. Either take it, put it in your checking account, high yield savings, whatever. Or, it's a brand new year. Roth IRA, traditional IRA. There's lots of options for these things. Obviously not investment advice, but why on earth would you have hundreds of thousands, millions of points in your account knowing you only travel 1-2 times a year?
Wrong.
That's wrong. That's it.
Joe Barretto.
I'll tell him.
Well, yeah. 100%. And JP Buffett pretty much said the same thing earlier, is when you need them. You know what I mean? Like when you need them. Those are your points. You do whatever you want with them. And like I say, there are situations where maybe you do want to use them to travel, but there's going to be situations to where maybe you can't travel. You know what I mean? Like that's not my reality, at this point, but not to say that it couldn't happen to me or any of us, you know what I mean, for whatever reason, but use your points. like use your points. Hold on, let me go. Okay, and here's another one. And I don't know why anybody would have this problem, but it could happen to somebody. Points expiring. You're not earning points, right? If you're not earning points and your points expire, like say if it was like Marriott or Hilton points, something like that, don't let them go away.
Definitely not. And know the ways to extend those expiration dates. But again, we shouldn't have points here, there, everywhere if we're not traveling here, there, and everywhere. So
that's a fact. That is a fact.
I came off the plane spicy today. Dang.
All right. Filmo say he saved his points for really good redemptions and just pay cash for the bad ones. But I am confirmed points. Yeah, you know what? I don't see nothing wrong with that either, though. You know what I mean? Like, I don't see, if you get good redemptions and then you pay for things that you think that you might well just pay for, because guess what? You just earning more points for the good redemption.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
Hey, I wanted to go back to something you said earlier, Sledge, about would it be okay? I think the question was, would it be okay to pay cash for something if a redemption was awful? And the answer to that question is yes. And I would say not only if the redemption is awful, but also if the cash value is crazy good. Like when we met up at New Orleans last year, I got my room at the Waldorf for $200 a night. I was using the FHR credit and all that. I was happy to pay cash for that.
Yeah, sometimes
it was a steal of a deal. So yeah, so there's instances where it just makes sense to pay cash, and even more so if you have credits to use. But there's just instances where it's just such a good deal that it just makes more sense to use cash.
For sure. Hey, we got Lisa J. Stocks in the building. Lisa always support. Big member of the community. Got to give a shout out to Lisa. Hey, JP Buffett said that Bobby is using the points just how Charles Schwab intended.
I was like, what? What's CS? I didn't know what that was. Okay.
All right, hold on, y'all. We got something special here. Hold on, y'all. Yeah. Big super chat. Manuel Jimenez, appreciate you, brother.
Oh, that's fire. First of all, that was crazy.
Hey, look, I was watching Events Yours. They were having like their 2-year I think it was their 2-year anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
And they were doing that. I'm like, wait a minute, I gotta find something similar to this. It's too fire.
That's crazy. Yep.
Hey, sometimes you gotta steal people's ideas. I give a shout out though.
Big time. Big time.
Let me see what we got here. Let's see. Joshua says, cash out them points and max out them retirement accounts. Hey,
Exactly.
hey, sometimes you got to do that. Hey, okay, if it's a medical thing, those points at least could help make. Oh, for sure.
For sure. But also, we should be negotiating those bills, though. Just because they sent that joint in the mail, you better call them up on the phone.
That too. But you know what the thing is? Because, I mean, our medical, I don't even know what the heck they call our healthcare system, but yeah, it's a pay care system. You know what I mean? So you already know you got to get ready to pay. So if you have to do that, then you got to do it. But hold on, wait a minute. I got to hold up for some. You got something special. Xavier in the building. Use them points. My dog. I just started doing that on Friday.
Wow. Yeah, I love it.
It's so fun. I ain't gonna lie to you. I couldn't wait for the first super chat. No one had ever seen it before. You know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't wait for the first super chat.
Yeah.
Let me see. Mike Company says 33269 says, what are going to be the next cars that American Express refreshes? I'm going to go jump out on a limb and say, I don't know. But I'm going to tell you what card I hope they refresh. And it's going to be a card that absolutely no one talks about.
Plum.
The Plum card.
Thank you.
The Plum card. Man, give me a sign-up bonus on that Plum card. Just give me a sign-up bonus on it. Because I was so close to pulling the trigger on that card so many times because of the extra time to pay. But man, that no sub thing just turned me away every time. But man, they throw a sub on that thing, it's mine. Like it's mine. What do y'all think?
I'm gonna go with the green cards, man. I think the last memorable update that I can remember is when they added the away credit. Not right now, like they don't have that anymore. But they had this partnership with Away. I think you got like $150, $200 or something like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, that green. You're up. You're up, baby.
I'm gonna tell you something funny about that. I was telling, I don't know if it was Joe or Anthony, and they didn't even know what I was talking about. That's how much they promoted that credit, the away credit. Because you know what, that away luggage, I mean, it's kind of pricey.
Deaf, yeah.
Like that luggage is kind of pricey, and to have, but it's good luggage, and to have that credit was good. But man, yeah, they need to give us something else though.
I agree. I agree. Well, I say both green cards, the business and the personal. And I think the annual fee on the platinum is going up this year, most likely, and it's going to get some kind of revamp, but I don't know. We'll see, I guess. Sledge is shaking his head no.
It's the same, man. I'm going to say the platinum stay at $695. The business green got to get off the trash list, man. They got to do something.
Why would you get this card? Like, I don't understand. Like, why would you get this card, Amex? Like, what?
The only way I would get it right now is if I was downgrading, like from a business gold or business platinum, to see if you get it offered to go back up to them again.
That's the only reason. It's kind of almost like a placeholder. You know what I mean? Like you get it to get to get points to go back at. Other than that, that card has no purpose.
Nope.
Like that card has no purpose, and they know it. Wait a minute, hold on. We got something here, y'all. We got something here. It's a Cashapp. It's not cash. It's cash. That's what I'm talking about. That might be the saying of the night.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
It's in their chair dancing.
Listen, I'm gonna make that into one of my videos some kind of way.
But it's a bop. It's a bop. That's all I'll say.
For sure. Yes, sir. Hit the like and subscribe, man. We have too much fun here for y'all not to be hitting the like button, man. Can't be having all this fun and not hitting that like button.
Big facts. Big facts.
It costs less than nothing to do it.
Got 41 watching. Come on. Should be 41 likes at least.
We got debt repayment, swearing points. That might be all I had on that. Oh, you know what the last one was? The last one I had was it was what Bobby said, investment opportunities. You know what I mean? Like that to me, that's one of the top ones in my opinion. Yeah, I think that's one of the top ones. But
with cash back, Sledge.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to take the cash and invest it,
yep.
It's nothing. Nobody can say bad about that. You know what I'm saying? You're talking about, especially when you talk about a long-term investment. You know, Key had something for us. Key had something that she wanted to bring up today.
All right. Here's what happened. What had happened was today. I was traveling with my team, championship team, Florida, Key West. And after the game, after we won, we had a little shenanigans. A couple people lost their license. And we got these flights this morning. I just wanted to tell everybody, it's okay. If you can travel without a license, it's okay. Even after this whole real ID thing, as long as you know your information, get there a little bit early, go to the counter. Do not use the app for your ticket. Go get the ticket from the counter and go through the line like normal. Yeah. They're going to pull you off to the side. Everything is going to be fine. It sucks you lost your license. Order a replacement. It's gone, though. It's gone. But it's okay. Get on the flight. Don't have anxiety. I had to talk through some people with it this morning. I was like, it's cool. We good.
But you know what, though? I can see how people might be anxious about that, though.
For sure. I mean, a lot of people are anxious just to fly in general. Never mind. You know what I mean? So I get it.
Going through this security, they make it seem like it's going to be the end of the world, if you don't have everything. Have your IDs out. Have you been through the line? They like,
take your shoes off. Yo, I love those on Instagram.
So I can see how that can be. But happened with my wife. She lost her ID in an Uber in Atlanta. Yeah, she left her ID in an Uber in Atlanta, and that's a whole nother story because the Uber driver, because she lost her phone, she had a little phone wallet thing, so she lost the phone and the ID, in the Uber, and the Uber driver said they ain't see it.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's a whole nother story, but yeah, I mean, she still got home.
Yeah,
she still was able to get on the plane.
how long do you think extra it took? Like if you were to say to somebody, like, how early should you go?
You know what? I can't say because I wasn't there.
Okay.
Yeah, she was flying solo.
Okay.
So yeah, I wasn't there.
Okay. John, you have any experience with this?
Thankfully, no, and I'm knocking on wood. I don't. Yeah, I've heard of it happening before, but I, thank goodness, don't have any experience with that yet. Although I will tell you, I had a scare when I was in Iceland. That was my first time out of the country, and I thought I lost my passport, and because I was carrying it around with me everywhere, and was at the event one day, and that I was going to, and I guess I dropped it on the floor and didn't know it, and was freaking out about it, and ended up somebody turning it into the lost and found, and I got it back. So yeah, that freaked me out. So that would have been probably bad trying to get back home, but
Same thing. I came home from Belgium with no passport, and somebody mailed it back to me. So that was pretty fire. But I don't even know how much that would have cost, to be honest with you. But they mailed it back.
I was ready to go to the U.S. Embassy if I had to.
Nah, you're all right. Same process. Yep. It's a mistake. It's whatever. I recommend take a picture of it though. Like have it in Google Drive or have it in whatever, like just a picture. Yep. Or you use the password manager, have your information written down, the number or when it expires, that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Again, they're just going to ask you verification questions that only you should know. So it's all good. Life happens.
Yep. I got the card as a backup.
Yeah.
I don't know how I passed this one up, man. Somebody said, well, where was this Holiday Inn?
Where was that at? The Super Bowl? Where's that at?
Right, exactly. Was the Super Bowl?
Dang.
All-Star game?
That's an amazing Holiday Express.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What, the stale cereal in the lobby?
The Hicks property.
Oh, that's crazy.
Is in Mansfield, Ohio, July 17th to 1st. I was about to book it for the festival.
Okay. Makes sense.
500 though.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, but that's why we got points though. So
that's a fact.
That's why we got them points. You better book that on points.
I may use all of them for the Holiday Express, but
if it's where you need to be, yeah. I would use my points for that. I'm gonna keep it real. I'd rather walk across the street to the festival. Yeah.
To the festival. We got Chad's Money Minutes in the buildings.
Mr. International
is in here.
What's up, Chad?
We got the two Chads in here. Chad Penny Cuff and Chad's Money Minutes. Yeah, I lost my wallet one time, and it was the weirdest experience ever. I lost my wallet. It was so long ago. A bus driver for the public transportation called my cell phone. He got the cell phone number from Blockbusters. This is how long ago it was.
Crazy.
Right.
Yo,
it was I had the Blockbuster card in the wallet, right? A guy got on the bus with the wallet and said that he found it. The bus driver took it from the dude, called the Blockbuster, got my name, and returned the wallet to me.
First of all, that's probably why Blockbuster ain't around anymore, because they out here giving out people information. That's crazy. First of all, that's wild. That is so unsafe. Wow, that's crazy.
Hey, I got my wallet back.
Respect to the bus driver, though.
For sure.
Good intentions. Good intentions.
For sure. He took the wallet from the dude and got it back for me. Oh.
Yep.
That's wild.
That's crazy.
Somebody said, let me see. Ian say he always keep his. I skipped off of it. Ian say he always keep his passport and docs in the safe in a room. So you guys normally carry y'all around?
Absolutely not. My joint's staying in the room. I don't even use the safe though. Should I be using the safe? I don't use that. They can get it anyways. If you leave something in the safe, they gonna open it up when you leave. So why am I gonna use that? I don't know.
Oh yeah, we got our Squared Travel just dropped a video today on the Amex Gold haters and called out content creators like Daniel Bryan, Stan, and our boy Joe.
Yeah, they doing my guy Joe like that? That's wild.
I actually watched the video. It was actually a good video.
It was funny.
It's
right, I'll check
actually
it
a
out.
good video. And you know what? I had to give him some props for having the balls to put everybody on the thumbnail too. Jose Marzanez Jr. said TSA in Lexington this weekend. Everything out of your pocket except for my tissue. I had to sniffle tissue. Everything had to come out of his pocket through TSA. Everything, even the tissue.
Yeah, that. Oh
like,
man,
that's my pocket.
Yeah, TSA agents be on some other stuff.
Some of them do, man. Some
They
of them
be
just
on
going
some
too
other
far,
stuff.
man.
That's crazy. I don't even take my wallet out anymore. I just I got the pre-check. I just walk through the thing. If it beeps, it beeps. Like whatever. Empty my pockets. Get out of here.
Some of them agents do be going a little crazy though.
They also other shit.
Like some of them go crazy. Like the only thing I ever do is like I pull my chains out because if not, they always like feeling on my chest right here. So, but other than that, yeah, I just walk right through. Phil will say, I found my whole family's passports in Charlotte. Oh, a whole family's family. Oh man, that's terrible.
That's a bad start. That's a bad start.
Wow, that's crazy. Where did you find them? Where did you find those at?
Yikes.
That's a bad move right there.
This is the $100 question. Bruce Edwards want to know what is the episode that I play at the beginning of each one of my episodes. It's called Tell Me. I got it from YouTube Music, and so nobody will sue me for using their music, royalty-free music. I went through hours and hours and hours of searching to find something that fit me, and I came up with that one. I don't want nobody coming back giving me no copyright strikes or anything for using music on the video. They say, who's the Chad say? His honest opinion, he cannot rock a wallet without an AirTag attached. I mean, my only thing about that is AirTags only existed recently. You know what I mean? So we was carrying them joints for eternity without them. So
nah, but I get that though. I mean, if you do leave it, first of all, everybody around you is getting a notification saying somebody's following them. First of all, so you already put on blast right off the rip.
I think I'm just not the ultra overly protective, safe person though. You know what I'm saying? So not my wallet. I mean, it's cool. It's cool. I just feel like it's just something just taking up another slot or making my wallet even bigger. If it's one of those, the card that slide in there, to me, that makes more sense than to have an AirTag on there. You know what I'm saying? It's a wallet I'm sitting on it and things like that. But I get it. You don't want to lose your wallet. But this dude said he don't lock the safe.
Like,
you got the passport to the safe with the safe open.
Yeah, but like for what though? Like they're gonna open it.
Hilarious.
You know how to get up in those. I'm with you. Storage only. Storage drawer.
Just don't forget them. I'm always losing stuff, and I don't have. Oh, you know what? I left 3 credit cards in a room before. They mailed them to me.
Jeez.
That's nice.
Luckily, I noticed them like right away, like after I got home. But yeah, the hotel just mailed them to me. John, did you have a topic for us?
I was trying to think of one. Today was a crazy day I had a training class all day. Then I ran to the gym to get a workout in and came back home. And I had a question for you, Sledge.
Yes.
Since you and CSR are the godfathers of this, if you were not able to play the upgrade downgrade game all the time, would you still have the same? Would you still value Amex the same way?
Yes, because I was valuing that before I started doing it. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, like, me and Cesar do it 2 different ways.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like we do it 2 different ways. But the first time I did it, the current way that I explained to everybody was actually 2 years ago, but I never told anybody because I didn't know how it was going to work.
Yeah, sure.
When I was able to do it again, I was more confident in it. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm gonna post a video about it and then people are gonna be doing it, and if it come back screwed up, no matter if it's their fault or not, because we all adults here, they all gonna look at me for bad information. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I wanted to make sure everything was solid before I let it go. But yeah, I definitely value them the same. Anthony Venture got a question for Key. What is the best day of the week to fly out or fly in, if there is one?
Yeah, Anthony's gonna think I'm an asshole. Honestly, whenever you need to be there, we have points. Like, who cares if we save 5,000 miles or points or whatever? Like, just go when you need to get there. That's the whole point.
Yep.
Flexibility.
Yep.
I agree with Key, because if you're using tools like I love using MX's version of Point.me.
Yeah.
Seats on Arrow is okay. I haven't had as much luck with it, but a lot of times, if you're looking at several days in a row, the point prices are the same. It doesn't.
Right.
It tends to not fluctuate a whole lot, but at least that's been my experience.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're going to use points, yeah, like he said, book it when you need it.
Right. See, Juan, Meow Mix said Tuesday, and honestly, I've heard a lot of people say Tuesday was the best day. But I'm kind of like Key, and it's probably a reason. Like I'll probably never get the best redemptions, because in order to get the best redemptions, you have to be that somebody. You have to be that somebody that fly when the points dictate for you to fly. You know what I mean? Like, I'm the person who dictate when I'm using my points. So if I want to fly out today at 6 o'clock, that's when I'm flying out, regardless of what the point value is. You understand what I'm saying? Like I'm not really I'm not a flexible flyer per se. If I want to go somewhere, I'm not going to wait until the value is there. I'm going to go because I want to go at this time.
Yep.
You know, so but to answer your question, Anthony, I also have heard Tuesday. Whether it is or not, I don't know.
Oh, he has a clarification. He says not as in saving points, but how busy the airports are. I don't know the answer to that. I fly every day, and it is busy every day to me.
Same.
I'm not sure. I flew today early in the morning, and it was still pretty busy, but I was at a small airport, so it looked like there was 1 million people in this little closet that they had with 4 gates.
Yep. I'm right there with Key. I've never gone to the airport and thought, holy crap, where's everybody at? It's busy regardless.
Me, I am on the way there, I'm more likely to get like a 6 o'clock in the morning flight. I want to have as much time as I can there. On the way back, I'm trying to get the latest flight possible without me going into the next day. You know,
Okay.
If I can get home at 10:59, 11:30 at night, I'm fine with that. And I go to work tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. But I try to stretch out my travel time as much as possible. So
that's so funny. Ever since I got into points and miles, like most of the time, like if I don't have to work or something, I'm not doing a morning flight. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm not waking up early. I'm not doing it. So 10 o'clock is ideal. 10 o'clock and later AM is ideal for me.
Key, I want to be checked in the hotel already at 10.
Yeah. I respect it. I respect that.
Take a nap and get up and kick it.
I love that. I love it. But I'm a small airport anyway. So even if I did leave at 6, like I got to stop over somewhere no matter what. No matter where I'm coming from. So
Sledge, it's funny because I'm kind of the same way, Sledge. Like if I'm going someplace, I want the early flight because it makes getting there at an earlier time feel like you have more time there, I guess.
Right.
And then coming home, it's like, yeah, give me the afternoon flight. I'm cool with that.
You know what's funny is like if you see all these hotels and like you go to a hotel that's like super busy and they like you can't check in until 4 or 3. I cannot tell you one time I've been in the hotel. They don't. I don't even ask them. I just come in there like, y'all got room ready. Like, yeah, like every single time. Like every single time. Like no one's like, hey man, you gotta wait till 4 o'clock to check in. I never had it happen to me. All right. Joshua Ing says, what do y'all think about bank account churning? Worth the time and effort? Yes. I've been doing it for like 5 years. I love doing it. Like I probably could do more. Like I probably could do more than I do, but on the average, I probably get somewhere between 5 and 10K a year on it. So yeah, I mean, I think it's worth it. It doesn't take much effort at all. So I know John dibbled and dabbled in it a little bit.
Yeah, I dabbled more into it last year just because, I mean, like Sledge and I talk almost every day. And yeah, you were kind of guiding me on a few different questions that I had regarding it. And yes, I picked up the pace this last year. I'm nowhere near as prolific as you, but I think I made like almost $3,000 last year with different bank accounts. And
that's $3,000.
Luckily with my company, it's easy to change direct deposit. And that's usually how I do it. I just do direct deposit. At least that's how I did it this last year. I might change up a little bit this year, but last year I just did direct deposit. My company makes it easy to go in and do it. I'm sure the HR people are going like, what in the hell is John doing? Going in and changing direct deposit every month. But yeah, I probably think I cleared like 3,000 last year. And it's not as hard as it is. It's not as daunting as people think it is.
No. All right. Key. I know you didn't deal with it, dabbled in the mega charge.
Yeah. For sure. Easy. Yes. Worth the time and effort.
Yes.
Yeah. Easy. But even I've started even considering, like I have some rollover IRAs from prior companies and stuff like that. I'm starting to think about maybe even moving those to get bonuses, but I haven't quite committed to that yet because that's a lot more work. I think, but we'll see. Maybe one day.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something because this has just been my go-to since I started doing it. My go-to has always been the doctor of credit because you'll see all the people that tell you what works, what doesn't work, what they tried, the dates that they tried it. You have the different banks that work and everything. It makes it so much easier for you. And yeah, if you want to do that, I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't do it. like I just don't. Here's the number one thing: don't be loyal to a bank, right? Don't be loyal to a bank, right? Those banks aren't loyal to you. They just want you to have your money in there so they can invest it and make money. So, and number two, don't keep your money inside of any account that's not making you money. Like, don't keep your money in any account that isn't making you money. If that account isn't making you money, pull your money out of there and put it somewhere where it is. Let's see. Manuel Jimenez says, I lost my wallet when I was at Disneyland with the grandkids.
That was sour your day.
Terrible.
I bet you was
I'm
tight.
pretty sure, man. God, dog.
Damn.
That's all right. You had the mobile wallet. You were still treating the grandkids good. And
at Disney, don't they do the thing with the wristband? Like if you're staying for multiple days, like you can just pay on the like quicker than Apple Pay.
At Busch Gardens here is cashless. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Busch Gardens here is cashless. Even the parking and everything, like everything's cashless here now. So Joshua Ing says this lab is about to convince me to burn my IHG points for the festival.
Yeah, don't pay $500. Yeah, if that's yeah.
Joshua, if it's giving you value, if it's giving you something that you want and you value that, do it.
Let's see, Joe back in here.
It's giving you value. I'll tell you straight up.
Yeah, for sure.
We don't need to talk about it. It's giving you value.
Chad say morning flight sucks. I'm a vampire. Hey man, I'm a 6 o'clock in the morning flight person, man. I'll set up the Uber, come get me, get my stuff ready, jump in that Uber, head straight to that airport, man. Huh. I just want to be where I want to be. I want my trip to be as long as possible. So
Okay. Another thing about that, I don't book the last flight of the day. Like you said you do Sledge. I book like an afternoon flight because I'm trying to get bumped. Give me compensation immediately and I'll see y'all in a couple hours. I'm out.
I hear you. All right, let me see. Vincent Pasquale says sometimes you have to fly out of where you want to fly out of regardless of the points cost. For sure. Like if your home airport has a non-stop to Europe, although not necessarily on the airline you want. Hey, listen.
Oh yeah,
you're absolutely right.
No cap on that. No cap.
You absolutely right, man. Sometimes you just got to do what you have to do, what you want to do. Shoot. That's me. I'm more like a what I want to do flyer. You know what I mean? Like traveler per se.
Well, think of it as you're trying out a different airline. Maybe it's an airline you've never been on. It's a way to try out a different airline.
Yeah,
think of it positively.
That is for sure. And I know everybody, since you talk about airlines, I know everybody is so high on United, man. But I swear every time I fly on United, it's like the oldest plane I've ever been in.
Yo, Lonnie, mad at you.
They planes are so old, man.
Yeah, Joe and Lonnie about to be mad at you.
1960s.
Man, I'm sorry, man. Those planes are old. Listen, I'm gonna tell you a funny story. I was talking to Joe. I think it was just Joe and Chad or something. So I typed in, "Why are United?" And you know what came up? That's as much as I typed in, "Why are United?" The rest came up, "Plane so old." Everybody wants to know.
Yeah,
not just me. Those planes are like mad old.
Real talk. I just looked it up. The average age of United's fleet of operating planes is 15.9 years old. That's wiggity whack. And they got these Boeing 777s that are 25 years old, 26 years old.
Those planes just look so old, man. If you don't fly United, you don't know what I'm saying. Well, if you go from Delta to United, you would see a big
downgrade. Downgrade to me.
Like you see a big difference. Let me see. I usually fly right after work the day before I want to be there. Okay.
I like that. That's cool.
I would pay extra night. Okay, for sure.
I like that. That's cool, Filmo. I like that.
That's another thing too. Like if I am working, that's another thing. I time that sucker like right after work and be there for, and that's like, to me, that's still like flying out the day before, because then you got even more time. You got even more time.
That's true.
Here we go. See, here we go. Jose, same as me. Morning flight out, evening flight in.
Y'all love waking up at the ass crack of dawn. I'll tell you that.
Look, I'm about to start this comment. That's when you agree with me, you get a star on your comment.
Jose's part of the cool kids club.
For sure. Let me see. Make sure I don't see nothing too crazy in here. How cautious should I be? Don't worry about check systems. like don't even unless you're going absolutely nuts on the, what I'm saying, doing 4 or 5 a month every month. Don't worry about checks. Don't worry about checks. The stuff that people tell you to worry about on YouTube, man, most of the time it is way overblown.
Cat.
It is. Like most of the time it's way overblown, man. Like I don't know anybody who's been look at RJ Financial, right? He said he pulled in a cool like $25K on bunks. He's not getting hit by checks. If he's not getting hit by checks, who are they catching? You know what I'm saying? Like who are they catching, man? That stuff is way overblown. Like checks is you more likely to be on checks radar if you bounce a check. You know what I'm saying? Like, checks is not on you like that for opening accounts like that. Now, some small credit unions might deny you for it, but most banks nah. JP Nada says, I'm not about that early morning flight. I'm with Key. Give me it to 10 a.m., please, and I'm the morning person, but not a travel. Man, listen, I'm going to unstart this one.
Dang. All
Hey,
right.
look, you don't agree with me, you get the star or the unstar. Nah, I ain't mad at 10 o'clock though. 10 o'clock ain't bad though.
10
10 o'clock ain't bad.
Everybody's different.
I ain't mad at that. Because my wife hates getting up at 6 o'clock to fly somewhere, but
Yeah,
it's mad 6
we
o'clock Delta
can't
flights.
see the questions on the screen, just so you know. Like,
I'm sorry, I ain't even put it up
yeah.
there. That was me being lazy.
Okay.
All right.
It starred in my mind, JP. Thank you.
No, it got a red star. Anthony Fantino says, has anyone upgraded or downgraded any Delta cards? I upgraded from the gold to the platinum and was able to use $150 and $200. Yes.
Yeah, move on. Yeah,
Nice.
definitely. Yeah, move on.
Yeah.
We're not gonna hear about that. Next.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not only that, they'll also give you the companion certificate.
Yeah.
When you upgrade early.
We can move on. We're good.
Yes, you will also get the companion certificate.
Good looking out, Anthony.
JP Knowledge, they must give Sledge my room at the hotel. Exactly. See, y'all gonna get there in time. I'm there. I'm at the when you getting up, I'm already checking into that room you wanted to upgrade to. All right.
Early bird gets the worm.
See, that's why I'm 100% on upgrades. I'm there early and real nice to the people. So the magic bands. Oh man, we made it all the way to the end of the comments.
Yeah. What are these acronyms? Somebody help me. What is WDW? What is that?
Where you at?
What's that Disney comment? What is that?
Walt Disney World. Walt Disney World.
Oh, my bad.
On,
I don't live in Florida.
Hold on.
Bad.
Wait a minute. Before we go any further, Key, what kind of hoodie you got on?
Oh, this thing right here.
Huh? Do your research. That's to do your research hoodie.
Oh man, this thing comfortable in a mug.
Look, if anybody wants to do your research hoodie, man, just go ahead, hit that QR code right there. Go hit that QR code right there. It would take you to the official SledgeIncTeam shop, and you can pick up anything you want.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to support the channel in another way, man, you go ahead and hit that QR code right there. Join the membership to the channel. It's only $2.99 per month. You can cancel at any time. I sound exactly like I do when I'm doing my videos. And yeah, let's go.
And some really good members only videos.
For sure. For sure. My members only videos is intimate. It's just for I used to do the early releases. I don't even do early releases no more. Whatever video is for members, it's just for members. Like anybody else is never going to see it. So,
and usually a little spicier.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Let me see. Who was this? Who's the early morning person like me? Oh yeah. Jose.
I've never been to Disney.
Early morning flights is a Disney thing. Yeah. Get in early, drop off luggage, and hit the park. Man, Disney, yeah, I feel like at Disney, you need to be there early. I feel like Disney, you need to be in there early because it's just, especially if you're going to Magic Kingdom. Like Magic Kingdom, it's like 1 trillion people in there. You know what I mean? I don't think I've ever been to a place where there was more people at one time. Other than that, I felt like I was in Manhattan. You know what I mean? Like the whole city of Manhattan and Magic Kingdom is a whole other beast.
I have not been to Disney yet.
You got to go at least once.
Probably.
I'm tell you, first of all, it is overpriced. Don't get me wrong.
And probably not by myself.
But you gotta go at least once for sure. Filmo is drinking out of his do your research mug right now. He ain't gonna tell you what he's drinking, but he's drinking out of the do your research mug right now. Y'all don't know. Filmo won the do your research mug on one of my giveaways a couple months back. Oh man, what are they? Filmo doing it up. Filmo gonna be at Walt Disney World on Friday.
Yeah, a bunch of travelers tonight. Love that. I love to see it.
Anthony says St. Augustine during New Year's is the worst. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. Anthony. Take the people that you saw in St. Augustine's on New Year's, and you put them inside of Magic Kingdom. You can put 4 of those crowds in there. That's how many people will be in Magic Kingdom on certain days, man. It's freaking ridiculous in there. Where are all the lights, man? Where they at? Like, where are all the lights? We still got 49 people in here.
50 people. Come on. Should
Chad
be 50
said the live
lights.
link didn't work for him. Let me see if I can get Chad in the building, y'all.
I see you, Chad Pennycuff. Yeah, I know you. Yeah, I know you got connections. It's just I probably get looked at for going to Disney by myself.
Man, you'll be good, man.
Yeah, you're fine.
You'll be good. You would definitely be good. Maybe I gave you the wrong thing, Chad. I ain't sure.
I had issues with it too, but I figured it out.
Hey, man,
exactly, David. David's on my side. Disneyland solo would be weird.
Solo travel's fun. You learn a lot about yourself. Ain't nobody worry about you.
Who was that?
Like when you travel, when you're traveling by yourself, like as long as you don't look like you do nothing, you good. Like
exactly. Ain't nobody paying.
Enjoy.
The thing about it is nobody's paying you no attention.
Nobody.
Like nobody's paying you no attention. You only feel like if you feel like somebody paying you attention, they not. Trust me. It's just in your mind.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, with Chad Pentecost with all of these acronyms. I'm headed to Disneyland.
Yeah, I was like, what is DL? Yo, I need a dictionary tonight.
I meet up a ton of people there, but traveling solo. All right. Who we got? Let's go.
Chad.
Oh my goodness. Don't tell me about another hotel room. That's crazy.
Yeah. Had an early
Where you at
morning
now,
flight.
man?
I'm in North Bergen, New Jersey. I'm around the corner from Joe.
Oh.
Not quite the same as the room in Egypt.
Not even close. Same color scheme though.
I mean, there's walls. I mean, that's similar, but
Chad, I forgot when I said on the live on Friday, I couldn't remember what floor you was on, man. What floor was you on?
I was on the 154th floor in the Burj Khalifa.
Man, that's insane.
That's crazy. Wow.
That is insane, man.
From that high up, you couldn't tell, like the cars were so small, you couldn't tell really what was what.
That is insane.
You couldn't see people. I was on the 154th, 153rd, 152nd, 148th, 125th, and 124th. My ticket got me access to all of those 2 separate observation decks, and you could see everything.
Man, I'm just thinking when I was at when we were in Vegas, I was on the 68th floor. You talking about essentially 90 floors higher than that, man. That's insane. The 68th floor was high.
Yeah.
You talking essentially 90 floors higher. It's insane, bro.
Yeah, the pressure differential when the elevators go up, your ears pop. Nobody's ears didn't pop.
Well, I'm sure.
To get
at
you
some
up
point
there.
they got to.
Yeah, they pop hard. But they had a lounge up there, free alcohol, free drinks, free light eats. They had waiters come around, and they had different sort of gourmet options. And my wife's into all of that stuff. My palate is very boring. I have the palate of a 5-year-old. So
Come on, Chad. Come on, Chad.
Look, the only thing that's grown up about my palate is the 80 proof requirement. Other than that, I was cool, man. And that place is on another level.
Chad's like, where's the chicken strips and fries at?
Yeah.
80 proof, man. We got to at least do 100.
Well, I'm just not that guy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play it safe with my 80.
Look, Chad on the plane, right? He sent me a picture drinking Hennessy XO on the plane. I'm like, we not talking about VS or VSOP, right? Like we talking about Hennessy XO on the plane.
And it was free pour. They weren't like doing the little chigger and they was gluck 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 gluck. Because I'm looking, because in the Qatar lounge, they give you Hennessy VSOP. It's not XO, and they measure it.
That's funny.
Emirates is that, and a lot of people don't know. If you fly Q Suites and you fly Emirates in the same day, you pick up on the fact that in their safety video, Emirates takes shots at Q Suites. Because Q Suite safety video is hosted by Kevin Hart and the African guy that does this. They host Q Suite safety video. Emirates safety video says, you know, we take our safety seriously. So we're not going to waste your time trying to have comedians be funny or celebrities. Like, they take shots. Me and my wife was like, oh, wow. They was taking shots. But
they did the Suge Knight on against Bad Boy.
Dancing in the videos. Yeah, that was crazy.
We got a new question. Do you guys value, since you just got in, do you value airline status perks higher than hotel status?
Yes. The reason being is because when I look at things like an onion. It's layers. So even my vacations are layers. That's how I build on them. Now, don't get me wrong. I value hotel status because the treatment that I received was otherworldly. But a lot of people don't realize that pound for pound, hour for hour, chances are the most expensive part of your trip is the to and from.
Oh, for sure.
It's the smallest part you spend on your trip, but dollar for dollar, hour for hour, you spend the most money there. So if you have status, anything that can ease that, anything that can make it better, if I have to choose between the two, I'm choosing airline status. That's just for me, personally.
Wait a minute. Before anybody else answer this question, because I want everybody to answer it, we got to do something special real quick. My boy Joe F. with the 10 spot EPA, huh? Let's go. Let's go. All right, John, what do you think?
If I was going to have to go with one or the other, it'd be flights. I mean, I did a whole video on why the flight's more important to me than the hotel is. Like my comfort getting there, you know, the hotel is just a place to do the 4 S's. That's it. Because I'm gonna be out and about seeing things. So
what the hell are the 4 S's? What is that?
Shave, shower.
Go ahead. You can say it. You can say it.
And shit.
Yep. 4 S's.
Huh.
I just value, if I had to pick one, I don't have any status with airlines at all. Not even Delta, but like last year, everywhere I flew last year, I went ahead and booked first class. I can do that. So it's like, why not do it? If I had to pick one, though, it'd be airline.
Key.
I mean, I don't think I fly enough to say what I'm about to say.
You fly twice a month.
Yeah, I don't think that's enough. So I'm gonna say hotel status higher than airline status. I'm spending more time there. I want to be somewhere safe. I'm usually traveling by myself. I don't want to be at a hotel that doesn't have somebody at the desk in the front. Like, that's not for me. So
I agree with Key because I don't got airline status. I gotta go with what I have. I have hotel status, and yeah, it's been real good to me. You know what I mean? And I think if I had airline status, I would still choose hotel status. just on the strength that, like, sometimes, man, especially on an extended trip, sometimes I might not leave that hotel. You know what I mean? Let me take that back. Let me rephrase that. I might not leave that hotel for a day. You know what I'm saying? Or like later in the day. I'm hanging out in that sucker. So, yeah. So when I go on trips, I explore. But, you know, if I'm there for 4 or 5 days, I might hang out in the hotel for 75% of a day. You know what I'm saying? And kick it at night or whatever. So, yeah, for me, it's the hotel, definitely. But it's all your choice.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's all your choice.
Sure.
Yeah, neither one can be discounted because even on my trip, I didn't have any status with any of the airlines that flew. It's just because they were on redemptions, and the hotel status was a killer. Diamond status, titanium elite.
Tell them.
Oh my god.
Tell them.
Oh my god.
Tell them.
Oh my god.
Tell
But
them.
domestically, my airline status, oh yeah, give me that. Because as far as domestically is concerned, because people can buy status via a credit card and have other ways around getting status, which will swell the ranks. For me, I want the airline status, especially domestically, because it has come in clutch.
See, now, Chad, you weren't here earlier. So the people that agree with me get a star. So JP got a star because he said, y'all wildin'. Hotel status is great. Airline status. Anybody that don't agree with me, they get a red star, which is like a deduction.
That's one demerit for me then.
Yeah. I mean, like, I just think you need to be a consultant or like in the air, like
Yeah, for
crazy,
sure.
like that. I don't know, just not adding up to me. That ain't me, Chad. Don't look at me like that.
No, Key, I'm actually about to thank you. I've been hopelessly hooked on Flighty since you got me on it. And
pull it
I
up.
got to
Okay.
apologize to the listening public. I got to apologize to you, John. I got to apologize to you, Sledge. Because I've been making videos talking about I don't qualify for the I can't see it.
Oh, my bad. I'll get you.
Oh no, my eyesight is just
Okay.
terrible. I've been saying that I don't
Hopefully.
qualify for the platinum card. And I looked up my Flighty, and I averaged 2 trips a month in 2024. I went around the world twice in 2024.
That's crazy.
And when I say 2 trips a month, I'm not talking about 1 trip to a place and back, 1 round trip. I'm talking at least 2 round trips a month.
Right.
So yeah, I guess the platinum card is for me.
Man, you need to start getting you need to start staying at one hotel and just go ahead and get diamond status without the Aspire.
Oh, the Aspire's trash to me. It's out.
Oh, I had diamond status before I had the Aspire. I got it for the FNA.
Okay, I feel you.
Yeah,
I
yeah, I've been at diamond
Is it
status.
abbreviation day? What do we? Why is everyone?
Free night certificate.
I know, but dang, can we talk in English?
No, I will. It's abbreviation day.
Today. God damn.
Hey, Filmo say if he by himself, he don't care about the hotel. Oh, I think I care about it more than. I got all of this to myself. Hey, it is what it is. We all care about what we care about.
I get Phil. Got to keep the wife happy.
Listen, Memphis Mike, hotel. Man, I gotta start this one. Memphis Mike, you gotta start my dog. All day. Hilton love is what's up. Hilton do be giving love though. I can't even lie to you.
Yo, one night at a Hilton is about 18 million points per night.
That is, you know what though? I am because you know I gotta be the mayor of fair, right? Key, you right. What the hell is wrong with Hilton ladies?
Make a normal system. What the heck?
They are getting out of hand with the points, yo. Like they are getting out of hand with the points, man.
I swear the other day, it wasn't even a round number. I was like 18,250. I was like, when did we start doing this?
I don't know what the hell going on with Hilton.
When did we start doing that?
But you know what's gonna happen? People will stop going and they gonna have to pull it back because they starting to get a little out of hand with it. I was looking at I could get in the Ritz-Carlton in Cleveland for $50K, You know what I'm saying? Like, but now they went up to like 80. That's a big jump though. You know what I'm saying? 30,000 points. At any time at the height was like 50. You know what I mean? Okay, if you want to give me 52 and I gotta pay the rest, cool. You going to 30? You going 30 more? Come on, man. They getting a little out of hand, man. JP say hotel status can be used for everyone. That is true. Airline status only helps the holder.
Gotta push back, JP.
Yeah, I got some too. Go ahead.
Yeah. I think I'm agree with Chad on this one. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Chad.
gotta push back,
Yeah,
JP.
as long as you book it.
A lot of statuses, your status and your upgrade availability, plus your free bags, plus a lot of the perks that you have apply to everyone under your booking.
Right, the booking.
So as long as you book everything, now mind you, will it make it harder because a group of upgrade seats may not be available? Yes, but your status perks actually do apply to those in your booking. If everybody books separate, that's on them. But I'd rather take my little $95 Delta Gold card and get 8 free bags each way on my Platinum. If I got the Brady Bunch with me, just the bags alone. Just the bags alone.
Bro.
That's money.
Listen, somebody asked me on the last live about was the AA executive card worth it for me? I'm like, first of all, on one thing about one trip, 3 check bags, there and back. That's damn near the annual fee right there. That's damn near the annual fee right there because the check bags is ridiculous at this point, right? They like, if you got 51 pounds in there, this bag is $100. You know what I'm saying? If it's 50, it's 60. If it's 51, this is 100. Like, so yeah, I'll pack whatever I want to in this bag. Here you go, the bag is free. But yeah, I mean,
Sledge is packing boulders.
The check bag is ridiculous at this point, though. You think about, we used to fly with whatever we wanted to fly with at one time, right? Some airlines charge you economy. Right. Some airlines charge you to bring on a carry-on. I mean, like a backpack though, not like the one going overhead, like anything. You go on the budget airline, they want you to put it inside a little thing and make sure it measures out the same.
They're like, oh, you're wearing clothes. That's a charge.
Right. Exactly. Wait a minute, hold on. You got a coat and a hoodie? Oh no. No, sir. No, sir. Hey, listen, my boy Joe say he get a red star. He must have picked an airline over a hotel. But you know what? It's my dog, man, and he dropped the 10 spot, man. I still gotta give him a yellow star. I know JP Knowledge gonna say, I ain't even gotta read this one. I already know JP Knowledge gonna say the airline status can get you more dollar value with hotel status to me. Okay,
that's why you don't assume.
There you
smart
go.
ass.
There you go, you get the yellow star, man. You get the yellow star. I'm not as tall as Chad. Oh yeah, nobody tall as Chad. Hotel memory. I do too. I got better hotel memories than flight. Okay.
Yeah. Same.
You know why? I thought JP was gonna be. I thought JP was gonna say airline, because you always see them in the business class flights.
Yeah, but I seen him stay at some hotels. I seen him at some nice hotels.
Yeah, for sure.
And I recommended the Palazzo Manfredi in Rome, and he ended up going to it. He said he had a really good time. The rooms there are kind of small, but if you get an upgrade, you can get one that has a crazy view of the city. I didn't get an upgrade when I was there because they didn't have any space, but I think he might have had one of the better rooms. So yeah, that cat travels. He's like boots on the ground.
Yeah, that funny chat.
He got a little TLA for you, Key. 3-letter acronym.
What's T short for? Well, my editing used to be awful, and it still needs a lot of improvement. So if you really need to know that badly, watch all the videos. I'm sure you'll figure it out. But Kiki Adventures is great. Key for short.
Hey, JP say Marriott made some devaluations as well. Yeah, you know what? But I feel like Marriott's devaluation was more like, instead of it being $50K for the room, it's $52K. You know what I'm saying? So you got to pay that little bit of extra, and your free night certificate ain't gonna cover it, which is also still irritating.
Oh, absolutely. What I found with Marriott properties, the higher end properties, if you want to book them for points and they show you the points per stay, some of those numbers are insane.
Yeah, that's true.
Like some places at some Ritz properties, some
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, like, is it W?
St.
I'm thinking
Regis.
of?
St. Regis.
Yeah. Like I hit points and it's just like, okay,
It don't make
all right.
sense, right?
If you want a phone number from me, as far as points are concerned, I might as well just pay cash. Like, this is insane. 2 million?
Yeah, when
Who I
you
look
start
like,
seeing
Joe
those numbers, it's
Barretto?
like, you know what? this is what I learned though. But I learned this a long time ago. When you see those numbers like that, because 99% of these hotels are they privately owned.
Yeah.
99% owned. When you see those numbers like that, it's because they don't want to take the points. You know what I mean? So they try to make it outlandish.
Yeah.
So you don't, you know what I'm saying, try to book with points. But yeah, it's because they don't want to take the points, because then Marriott pays them a certain amount for the points or whatever. So they try to make it outlandish so you don't even book with it and you pay cash.
Well, I don't have it for them. I really don't.
Yeah, that's crazy. Filmo said he got 2 Marriott 50K certificates, and every Marriott he looked at is 66K.
That's right. You should check out the 35K certificate. That thing, you just throw it. You can't use it. Okay.
Yeah, you can't even use that. You got to ask CC.
Yeah, the one I get with my business card, I just use it just in case I have an early flight.
Or you
so
can
I'll use it at a Courtyard or a Fairfield, like near an airport.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. That's for my go-to. The Courtyard.
Yeah, that part for sure. That part for sure. But you should also book an afternoon flight. That's just me.
Any damn afternoon flight.
Hey,
Red Star.
I've been at work all day. I got off the plane and went to work. That's why I book them early, so that way I can go back home to the wife and kids.
Mm-hmm.
Look what my boy Joshua say. Randomly getting an upgrade to a king suite, but paying for the cheapest room rate goes hard though.
It shows you that part.
Hold on, we got somebody. Who the hell we got? Somebody here.
Oh no! Here we go.
Y'all in the woods?
I'm walking my dog.
What's
going on? What's going on?
What, the Blair Witch Project?
Yo, I'm trying to use more of my Resi credits from my gold card.
Hey.
Oh, man, it's cold.
Yo, bro, this brick, every part of my body right now is hard. Seriously. Frozen.
Whoa. Pause.
Frozen. Sorry, frozen.
Oh, man.
How you doing, Chad? Chad, you look so sexy. You look so Damn. That sand did you some good out there.
Oh, man, I'm up here with you. I'm in Bergen.
But you never reached out to me again. You said you would.
When I got off work, I just ran to the hotel because I was exhausted.
Yo, you know I would have been there for you. I would have been ready. You know that?
No, it's cool. I ended up moving my flight. I'm actually leaving tomorrow. So I'm gonna go back to the warehouse, get some more wire work done, and get out of here tomorrow afternoon.
Like an old
I gotta go to California next week.
Chad, I would have waited for you in front.
Oh, yeah? I'm gonna text you, Chad.
You know, I would have taken care of you, Chad. You know.
Oh, Jesus.
You know what I'm saying, Chad? It would have been all
guy. This fucking guy.
Oh my God! Always inappropriate here.
Next question. We have one. Please move on.
Yo, but you know who's really happy? Look, guys. Oh, let's just be real. Look at how smiley Key is today. Doesn't she look like she is refreshed and floating on air today? Right? She got that look.
Key is glowing.
Key, see, Key, you are glowing. I'm in my garage now. That's why like it got lighter. Look at this.
I think
Look
it's
at
the
this
hoodie.
light.
He's
Thank
the-
you.
Key,
I love
Key,
this
you look
man.
hot,
That
Key.
Wish
Thank
project.
you.
Look at Key
All right.
smile.
Black girl
Sledge.
blushing. We're moving on.
Sledge, you know I had to,
Hey,
I had
go
to
ahead.
rep for the team over there in Egypt and Dubai. They had to know that the separation was in the preparation,
For
and
sure.
that they need to do their research. You know I had to represent.
Yeah.
I was by the pool in my SledgeIncTeam shirt,
That's
eating my
what's up.
free breakfast courtesy of Diamond Status.
Gotta see a diamond status.
Yo,
Put some
that
respect
was
on
a
his
flex.
name.
You don't understand. My phone kept going off, and it was Chad, like showing us the next nicest place he was. I swear to God, all week was that. It was
It
like
was
I was
awesome,
living
though.
through him.
living
It was
vicariously
awesome,
through
though.
Chad.
I swear to God, it was fire.
Hey, Chad Stay was fine. I can't even. Yeah, I can only be like live vicariously through you, man. That shit was fire.
Bro, I'm editing the videos. They're gonna take way longer than I thought. Because I have so much footage on just the pyramid excursion alone. I have over 300 photos and videos.
Damn.
I don't know what else to do. Something just happened that I missed.
No, Irene was queen of the Nile. I gotta tell you that, bro.
Hey,
She
Dude,
looked
that's
amazing.
awesome, man. On a
we
trip
gotta
like
get
that,
back to the
Chad,
questions.
on a trip,
Yeah,
on a
Joe,
trip like that,
start talking about Chad's trip.
yeah.
Key,
Okay. Yeah. Back to the
run,
question.
run with the next question.
Chad, on a trip like that, you have to
This
have
is
pictures and videos as much as possible.
This is a acronym to start off.
Here we go with the acronyms. We back. I'm just gonna start making stuff up. United America. All right, no, I'm just kidding. United now allows Beta to share airport priority and seat selection to be shared with traveling companion on separate reservation. Oh, they should. Their planes are historic. Like they might as well. Sure.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yo, I'm gonna leave you guys because it's like 0 degrees.
Where your hoodie at? Let me see your hoodie.
There ain't no hoodie. I don't wear.
You
My hands
wouldn't
gonna
have
get
been cold.
jacked up. I don't wear hoodies.
He got
You
a
would have been
snow.
cold.
I don't
Yo,
wear
it's
hoodies and I don't wear
75
hats.
degrees here.
Yo, my hair's too. It is what it is. I want to keep what I got left, but I love you guys. Mwah. John, you look sexy, John. I don't know, John. What you doing out there in KC, John? Let me find out.
Staying warm.
Hey,
Yeah, that's rough.
Hey,
Let me find out. All right. I love you
hey,
guys.
listen, John, shout out to the Kansas City Chiefs for going to the Super Bowl 3 years in a row, man.
Yeah. KC again.
Shout out to the Chiefs for going 3 years in a row, man. Hey, man, you can't front on Patrick Mahomes, man. I don't care. You ain't gotta like the Chiefs, man. You can't front on Mahomes, man.
No, not at all.
That's 3 years in a row, man. Not only that, they're like a dynasty at this point.
Yep.
And the cool thing about it too is that Patrick is such a nice guy. Like he does so much in the community. I mean, what you see on TV, I've met him one time. He's exactly the same way in person as he is on TV. He's just a nice guy.
Yeah, I can't front on. I can't front on Mahomes though. It is what it is. When somebody win, they win. You know what I mean?
I love you, my sexy people.
Bye, Joe.
Ciao.
All right, brother.
Thank
Ciao.
you, puppy. Love you guys.
Love
Blair
you.
Witch
You
Project.
too. Take care.
Yeah.
Blair Wish. The Puerto Ricans are like Blair Wish.
Goodbye, Joe. Goodbye. Oh my God.
Man.
That dude, man. Manuel said that he stayed in the Los Angeles Intercontinental, the tallest building in LA this past weekend.
That's cool. That's cool.
That's fire. Yeah,
Nice.
that's fire.
IHG, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. You know, it's funny. I never stayed. Oh, let me take that back. I stayed in one.
I was like,
Times
cat.
I stayed in one time. Times Square. Okay. Davo in the building. It's crazy when you have an 85K Marriott Free Night Award and they value like you won it 101K. Man, I swear, man, these hotels, man. These
Also,
hotels,
Marriott needs to get rid of that. I don't know, like why 15,000 points? Like, I want to be able to add as many points as I want to add to these certificates.
right?
Stop.
Marriott, you can add
15,000 points, which is why it's 101,000. So you ain't getting into that hotel. You out.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
That's
you
crazy.
out.
Mike from What's the Points is in the building.
Hey.
What's up, Mike?
Mike, what part of Japan you going to? See, that's the one. But that's where the Hilton Aspire still tops everything because the free night certificate is uncapped. You know what I'm saying? That's where it tops everything. The free night certificate is uncapped. You can stay wherever you want to stay. You know what I mean? You got to get the standard room, but so what? You get there and, roll the dice. You might get that upgrade. But, man, it's uncapped, so you don't have to worry about all of this. It was $55K, and you got to add $160. Or you don't have enough points to top it off where you just can't stay there, period. You know, man, that's insane. Like, why are you giving me a certificate if I can't use it? Well, I know why you're giving it to me, because I can't use it.
Yeah. It's like the steak on the end of the stick.
Yeah, for sure. You know, that dollar on the Geico commercial. Almost got it.
Quicker than that.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Like, you almost got it. Vincent Pasquale said, FHR is great for status-like benefit. I use FHR to book a standard room at RC Half Moon Bay and got free upgrades to an ocean view room. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Listen.
I don't know. Is it me? I can't see what you're like. What?
Oh, you know what? I told you I'm being lazy, man. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm like, what?
I'm just reading. I'm practicing my reading skills, I guess.
Help me out.
I'm just practicing my reading skills.
Okay.
You know, the thing is, FHR, it's always been my favorite benefit of the Platinum Card. Like, it just has. Like, it's always been my favorite benefit because it's giving me $200. Like, I won't say that I would never stay in none of these hotels because I have stayed at them before American Express, before I had American Express Platinum. But it's giving me $200 off, a free upgrade, 4 PMA checkout. You know what I'm saying? The benefit of having whatever incentive, $100, $150 property credit, and all of that. I wouldn't get that just for paying for whatever I paid for that hotel. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
And it lets you pass your status through the Amex program.
Right.
Which is just ridiculous because most portals don't do that.
No.
Yep.
That's absolutely true. Most portals don't do that.
So you get that plus whatever your status gets.
And I love it. It's always been my favorite benefit of the Platinum Card. JB Buffett says the point gouging. Okay, the point gouging is part of the reason why I like Hyatt. I feel that though. I mean, the availability can be sketchy, but the system is at least predictable. That is true. Like that's the one thing I can't say. Hyatt, it is what it is with Hyatt. You know what I'm saying? If it's a category, whatever it is, this is the price of it. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not gonna be like the price of it is $55,000 at 6 o'clock, and then at 6:05 is $70,000. You know what I'm saying? Hyatt ain't gonna do that. So,
can I make an announcement to the chat? If anybody wants to go to Japan on Japan Airlines next month, first class, you can do so for 80,000 points plus $5.
Let go.
Boom. The date you're going to be looking for is February the 2nd, 2025. So, just in case there are any takers.
They were like, wait a minute, let me.
Oh, this coming Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Sunday, I have a live stream if you're not going to go to Japan.
I'm not going to Japan on Sunday, so
please make sure that you get Wi-Fi if you're on the plane to tune in to Keys.
Thank you.
I'll be on your live stream. I won't be in Japan.
Short
Let me
trip,
see.
business class.
Tokyo.
Yeah, we got so many acronyms. It's crazy out here. Seats are a bit narrow, mixed reviews, especially for side sleepers like me. Okay, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
That other comment, no, I'm ready for the next one. The other one, the 777-300 should not have the same seats as the Max 9s. That's cap. I don't know what configuration you're talking about, but those are completely different aircrafts. Like those seats should be different in business class on the 787-900s.
Hey, Chad.
What's up?
Man, Will's birthday, man. If you want to, give that trip to Japan. It's only 80K points.
I don't have. Well, he should already know. I ain't got him.
Hey, look, you know who you should hit up? You need to hit up Joe. Joe got 2 million points.
That's your fairy points mother right there.
You gotta hit up Joe. Joe got 2 million points.
Yeah.
I ain't
All right,
got
hold on,
him.
y'all. We got something special, y'all. Say the Chiefs won fair and square. Here's room for Buffalo. Oh man, look, we gotta go back to it, y'all. $98 points at 250. I'm about to read that when the music stops. All right. So he said he got a $90K point and $250 certificate and a free 35K night.
90K of what points?
They gotta be Marriott.
I was thinking Hilton. I don't know what that is.
I'm sure that
35. Well, 35K night, definitely
Oh,
Marriott.
Marriott.
I'm guessing definitely Marriott on that. A $250 certificate. I don't know what that is. What's this, like a gift card?
Yeah, I don't know either.
I need help.
Puerto Rico. Oh yeah, I'm sure it's Marriott. I'm pretty sure it's Marriott. What magic can you guys guess? The thing about it, from my understanding, talking to Cesar, man, that availability with Marriott is kind of gonna be kind of tough in PR. Yeah, Cesar was telling me the availability with Marriott was kind of tough, and I still had 2 free night certificates. I could have used them joints in the PR. I think I got to use them by June or something. June or July. But yeah, he said it's kind of tough using them in Puerto Rico. So I don't know, man.
Man,
I don't know.
expiring certificates suck.
I use when we go to Japan in a couple months. I was able to, it was weird because the nights is like at the Westin is like 49, 49, and the last one is 52. So I had to add 2K points to it, which wasn't no problem, you know what I mean, to get one night. And then the other nights we stay in the Airbnb because like there's way too many of us to try to stay in one of these hotels. You know what I mean? So that's that.
Yeah, you said.
All right.
You said them rooms are TDS, right? I'm just messing with Key now.
Listen, let's go. Let me take that down.
What does that even mean? What are we
TDS?
saying?
Oh, see, look. You know, this is how you know Key didn't watch my video. We got another acronym.
I just got home today.
Key, I just made this one up though, so you get a pass on it. The room, most of the hotel rooms in Japan are TDS. So you know what you don't know what TDS means? Too damn small. Too damn small. They only will allow 3 people in most of the rooms, in most of the hotels. It's either 2 to 3 people.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm pretty sure they probably pack these hotels out. You know what I'm saying? I'm assuming. So yeah, the rooms are too small. So I guess if you get in a standard room, 3 people are the max you get in there. The thing of me, my wife, my son, my daughter, my oldest son might be coming. his girlfriend. Hell, that's 6 people. So that's why we get an Airbnb.
Makes sense.
Yep.
You can get one of them capsules. You ever seen one of them capsules in Japan? You can't even put luggage in them. You just walk in. You just get one there, and it's just a bed basically. That's the only thing in there. You can't even bring luggage in that joint. Like how small the hotel rooms, like 6 feet tall ceilings, maybe. You know what? I don't know. I just know that they said they only allow up to 3 people in the room. And me looking at the pictures, the pictures don't justify them because I've never been there. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, it looks small.
Hey, Key, did you see Mike's question to you? I think it's the one up above that one.
Mike.
What's the points? He says, so Key, is 787-900 a better plane than the 777-300?
I mean, we're talking about a couple extra inches of room. I just think that like a 777-300 is like, how old is that plane? 8+ years old. The MAX 9s aren't that old. So I'd rather just have a nicer TV. I know there's going to be storage on the newer planes, is what I'm saying. The MAX 9. I don't know. I mean, do your research on it. I'm not sure. I would probably try to fly the 787 personally. You not having to step over nobody. I hate the step over in business class. It's wild. That's crazy to me. So
What?
you never had to do the step over. Like if you're traveling solo, you want to make sure you get a middle part of the business class. Otherwise, you got sometimes there's 2 people, so you got to like step over them. You trying to go to the bathroom. I know. See. Mm-hmm. Don't worry, I got you.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah,
You're doing the step over. You're not doing that over me. Don't.
Yeah.
Hell no.
I'm cool on that. I know what you're saying.
I don't like that.
Yeah, you don't like that. I definitely don't like that.
No, I don't like.
You're stepping over me. I'm out.
I don't like how any of that sounds.
Yeah.
What's up, QC man?
Oh, QC man. Listen, I just speak my mind. That's it. We can disagree all day long. I love it.
So basically, QC man gave you a red star, Key.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just put
the merit.
I gave him a yellow star for that.
The merit. That's all right. I respect it. Let's talk about it in the comments though, because I'm interested.
QC man got a yellow star because he watched the last video. Hey man, it's 8:46, man. I think it's time for us to get up out of here. It was fun, everybody.
It was fun,
everybody. Parting words, John.
Take the trip. Period. Life's too short. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. Do it.
Chad.
I got to piggyback off of John, especially coming off my trip. It changes you. You know what I mean? To be able to reset. I was with my wife. We were able to get closer. We had great conversation, and we just really enjoyed each other's time. It's definitely worth it, and I understand why people don't travel outside of the U.S., and I also now understand why people absolutely need to travel outside of the U.S. It's a big world out there, and don't get fooled into thinking that this is where it begins and ends. Wonderful things out there.
Yep.
How are we supposed to go after that? I mean, what am I supposed to say? I mean, listen. Spend the points. That's it. Like, stop letting them run. Like, running up to what? Devalue? Nah. Use them up. That's it.
That's what's up. Hey, listen. It's gonna be the first time I'm gonna say this because I told Chad already know about it. I'm taking a trip to Nairobi, Kenya in 2026.
Nice.
Anybody want to go? Book a flight, man. Let's kick it. Book a flight. Let's kick it. Of course, that's a long time away. So there's no way I have any recommendations or any planning on it. But Nairobi, Kenya, 2026, because we got Japan coming up this year, we got Puerto Rico coming up this year. I got some other little domestic stuff coming up. So it can't be 2025, but Nairobi, Kenya, 2026. Probably mid-year. And yeah, everybody's welcome. And whether y'all been here for 5 minutes, 15, 30 minutes, or the whole time, man, we appreciate y'all. And we out.
Peace.